Hi, welcome to the market alert for Monday, the 25th of September 2017. So on Friday in the pound, the market was sideways to start off with, and we saw the market move lower, then bounce, and then move lower. Another sell signal that wasn't filled. Then we had a buy signal, and the buy signal came in mid-morning, and the market then continued to move. You can see they're just up towards the scalp at 1400, and of course May was speaking in the afternoon. The market was waiting for her, and you can see the market's reaction when she said there was going to be a delay on Brexit. So the opportunity to get out before a break even and with a profit was certainly available on the pound trade there. Again, just to remind you, all of the news items apart from central bankers and heads of state, it doesn't matter. The market seems to be taking no notice of anything at the moment. So it's best to be out when you've got a head of state. The only things that seem to move the markets anymore. No longer do the regular economic news items that used to move markets have any effect anymore. So Friday, the pound obviously down, as you can see there, so stuck in the sideways range. The market coming back to the 1,000, the 134.43 level there. And meanwhile in the Dow, I'll get the right chart. This also very, very quiet for Friday. Again, waiting for May to speak. Market move lower, and then rebound, and then lower again, but stuck in a sideways move there as well. And in the daily chart, you can see the market just coming back off the lows a bit, which you'll see there for Friday. So news-wise, what have we got coming out this week? Let's just roll forward here. Monday is what we're interested in, as it's a Sunday. What have we got? Well, a whole host of Fed members out from 1:30, 5:14, 11:30 p.m. And also, again, on Tuesday, actually, interesting there, we've got, just highlight these first, new home sales, Brainard speaking, and Yellen at 5:45, so that should give the market something to do on Tuesday. Wednesday, we've got Brainard out again. Blimey, it's a Fed week this week, or central banker week, as we move forward, because as we get to Thursday, we've got Carney out. He's coming out on Thursday at 9:15, and Fisher's out on Thursday afternoon. And what else have we got on Friday? Got a whole stack of stuff on Friday, and just get the right tool there. Wow, it is a week of central bankers, isn't it? We've got current account from the UK, looking for something that will really move things. Broadbent speaking, that's tentative at the moment, and Carney again, and Harker. So it's a week of central bankers trying to give the market some sort of a boost, or yeah, very interesting. And talking of interesting, this is a fantastic article on what I've been going on about for weeks and weeks, if not months now, about selling volatility, and how the Fed's transparency in their monetization of debt, printing money, etc., normalization of debt, and all the other things, has actually made the markets incredibly predictable, on the basis that what they do is they come out with the fear, and then they come out with the positives, and then this has allowed them to actually sell the volatility. But what is absolutely stunning is the figures. If you actually look here, it says QE has been most effective way for CBs to sell volatility. That's not volume, that's volatility, arguing that accommodative monetary policies across the globe amid QE have clearly supported a strong rebound in fixed income markets. This should not be a surprise, as Martin calculated, who works with the Bank of America, Barnaby Martin, there is now some 51 trillion at risk should the volatility spike. So anything that kicks off with Korea, or anything that just comes out of the blue, a black swan event as they're known, could actually send this into a catastrophic decline. This is okay when you know all of the variables, and this was the same for long-term capital in 1998 when they were selling options and just picking up pennies, going around the globe, hoovering these up, making billions, and then all of a sudden the tiger economies went pear-shaped in Asia, and before they knew it they were going cap in hand to the Federal Reserve, which was the first crisis before the 2008 one that most people aren't aware of, where the Fed actually bailed them out. And Jim Rickards talks about this because he was part of the team that actually were in negotiations with long-term capital to actually get them bailed out by the then Fed president, who was Greenspan. So it's okay when you know all the variables, but the trouble is with global events, as we're seeing unfold at the moment with Trump and, both the petulant children, I suppose is the best way to describe them. My war machines are bigger than yours syndrome. It only needs one of them to kick off and the volatility will spike to levels that haven't been seen for some time. So let's have a quick look at the implied for Friday and a look at the bigger picture of the implied volatility as well. So let's kick off with the bigger time scale here. We've got the 10-year implied volatility there in red, and you can see that we're in the lows. And I'm just going to have to move this across a bit because I don't think you can see the full chart. There you go. You should be able to see that now. I'm trying to just keep the percentages on there as well. So you can see now that we've got from across here all the way across, we're in the lows. And of course this goes back to the crisis over here. We've got the 2008 crisis, and ever since then the volatility is either, when it's been thrown up, it's come down and it's made lower lows all the way along until where we're currently at now, where we keep getting lower lows or historic lows. This is fine as long as you have a crystal ball, and if you don't have a crystal ball then you could end up with all sorts of problems. So a closer look for Friday, you can see that we've got the implied volatility down. If I can just get onto this, so down slightly, 0.01 for Friday there. Right, that'll do it for today, and I'll report in tomorrow if there's anything to report in about, obviously recording this on a Sunday. Other than that, let's see what happens overnight. If there's anything to report there as well, I will let you know as well. Right, that'll do it for this one. As ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.